If I think back to the first year of my career as an apprentice at the Hotel St George in Harrogate, every day there was a minimum of 5 different potato dishes. But let's not forget, it was the world of Escoffier. And every lunch, every dinner, you had to have lots of different potatoes. Pomme marquise, pomme duchesse, pomme dauphine. They've all gone. Very rarely do you ever see them, if at all. But the potatoes that have stood the test of time, pomme maxime, pomme Anna, pomme boulangère, gratin dauphinois. And this is what we're going to make today, gratin dauphinois, in that very classical way. When I used to work at the box tree, we never put cheese into the dish. So some people don't put cheese in, some people do. I tend to put a little bit on that final top layer. It's as simple as that. So, what is a gratin dauphinois? It's cream, garlic, seasoning, nutmeg. Some people steam their potatoes, then add them to their cream. Some people cook their potatoes in the cream. I tend to do it from raw. So I slice them, I semi-dry them, and then I infuse them in the cream, and then I build my layers. So there's many ways of doing something. Some people make it without garlic, some people put a little garlic in. So it's up to you as a cook. But never forget, the only thing in life that dictates is your palate when it comes to cooking. So we have our cream and our garlic. A little white pepper. A little salt. Delicious smell, nutmeg. Sensational. And again, your choice, how much nutmeg you put into your cream. If you don't like nutmeg, leave it out. Okay. Just give that a stir. So there's our cream. Now let's park it for 5 minutes just to infuse. So, the potatoes, make sure they're waxy. Slice lengthways. Be careful of your fingers. Use the cheek of your thumb. There we are. Just lay them out to remove the excess water. Again, lengthways. Always be aware where your fingers are. Okay, you can see just dry off the excess water. See? Just turn them over. And then collect them and drop into your cream. Just submerge them in the cream. There we are. If you imagine, if I didn't remove the excess water from 8, 10 potatoes, how much have I diluted my cream? Think about it. So question why you do things. When you make a pomme maxime, when you make a pomme boulangère, when you make a gratin dauphinois, the construction is really important. It's not about just throwing some potatoes into cream or throwing some potatoes into a pan. Think about the construction, and that little bit of investment of time, patience, makes all the difference. Okay. Delicious. But you're thinking, you'd say that, but it's truly delicious. Had I not dried off all the excess water, it'd have been diluted down in flavour, and secondly, so would the cream. There's my dish. 8 potatoes, 1 potato per portion. So, butter your dish. There we are. Okay. Now, take the potatoes and layer them. Your cream. Just let that cream flood in. And then we start again. Another layer. Press it down. The potatoes are going to drink it to the point where they're intoxicated. There we are. And let's not forget, the more you touch food, the more you understand food. If you don't touch food, how can you build that relationship with her? Think about it. Again, start again. Again, so we start to layer the potatoes. Construction is very important. If I think back to my childhood, my favourite toy is Lego. I like constructing things. And then I moved into the world of gastronomy. What did I do? I turned food into Lego. And today, everything I do is an extension of Lego. Construction is so important. Whatever you're making in life. Okay. And there we have it, our Gratin Dauphinois. And just to finish, once again, this is optional, a little Italian hard cheese grated. When I was a boy, I'd mix it with the cream, the seasonings, and just throw it into a buttered tray. But this is the difference between a 1-star Gratin Dauphinois and a 3-star Gratin Dauphinois. If you have dreams and aspirations of winning 3 stars in Michelin, then teach yourself about construction. If you want a bistro or a brasserie, just throw it in, wrap it in the tin foil, in the oven. Equally as delicious, but it doesn't have the construction, it doesn't have the presentation. And there's something rather beautiful when you cut through it with your knife or with your spoon. You see all that cross-section. As I say, that's the difference of a 1-star Gratin Dauphinois and a 3-star. Okay, butter. One hour 20 at 140 for that size Gratin Dauphinois. Okay. So this has been in the oven 1 hour, 10 minutes. It needs about another 10, 15 minutes. So what we'll do, we move the tin foil and then leave it to go golden. There we are. Leave it to go golden. Smells amazing. Leave it to go golden in the oven. There we are. So there, 15 minutes. And that's perfect. Just very gentle. Now what we do, we leave to rest for approx 1 hour. A little bit of tin foil over to keep the heat in. So what happens is everything is absorbed and the potatoes, they become intoxicated with the cream, scented with the nutmeg and the garlic, and just allow her to rest. So there's our Gratin Dauphinois. As you can see, they've been left in a fairly hot place. And there we have it. Whew. So, what we're going to do, so they've been resting for 1 hour. There we are. And what we do is just and there we have our Gratin Dauphinois. As you see, that hour of resting is very important because what it does, it just absorbs the cream in and just sets. Allow the starch to do its work. Perfect. Not sloppy. Perfect. Creamy. Delicious, but with texture.